Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Here, we as presenters from the sixth linguistic group will explain about semantics. With me, Salsabila Azizah and my friend, namely Rizky Amalia and Sekar Ayu. Background. Language is a human communication tool that is inseparable from the meaning and meaning of every word that is spoken. As a dynamic element, language is constantly being developed, analyzed, and studied using various approaches and methods to study it. Another approach that can be used to study the language of the meaning approach. Semantic is one of the field of linguistics that studies meaning. In line with the development of the times, language development also develops and experiences shift in meaning. This shift in the meaning of language cannot be avoided. This can be seen by many factors which will be discussed later in the discussions. On this basis, it is not surprising that in recent years in Indonesia, a word that has many new meanings has emerged. However, the meaning that is implanted is not beforehand and just disappears. Changes in the meaning of words that occur are sometimes not almost noticed by the language user itself. For that, we need to see and understand linguistic science. So, knowledge of the relationship between symbols and or language units and their meaning is very necessary in communicating with that language. Often, questions arise from language users which word formation is in accordance with semantic rules. Semantic sense. The word semantic is a technical term that refers to the study of meaning, derived from the ancient Greek sema or nominal form, which means sign or symbol. The verb form is semano, which means to mark or to symbolize. The term semantic is defined as the branch of linguistics that studies the meaning contained in a language, code, or other type of representations. These signs focus on the relationship between signs such as word, phrases, and symbol or what they mean. The opposite semantics of syntax, which is the study of combination of language units without relating their meanings. Also with pragmatics, which is the study of the relationship between the symbols of a language, their meaning, and the user of that language. Semantic is more of a theory than meaning, which relates to the study of philosophy to find meaning for something. Linguists provide semantics as a branch of linguistics that studies the relationship between linguistic signs or lingual signs and the things they sign or meaning. The different definitions of semantics are expected to develop a very broad discipline of linguistics. Other terms that have been used for the same things are semiotics, semiology, semasiology, and semantics. The discussions about the meaning of the word becomes a semantic object. The various views of the expert make the expert have differences in interpreting semantics.
Okay, the next is semantic elements. The following are four semantic elements, including first is sign and symbols. Signs and symbols are the two elements contained in the language. The sign was developed into a theory called semiotics. So semiotics has three aspects related to linguistics, namely syntactic aspects, so pragmatic aspects, and semantic aspects. Sign can be said to be lexemes, which can be directly followed by other forms. For example, punctuation marks, or dividing marks, group marks, picture marks, which are images used as sign or symbol of a party or group of people appearing as contestants in general election. So commas, bracket, question marks, a marks, arrow, question marks, dashes, prick marks, so question marks and time marks. So according to the KBBI, a sign is an address or something that says something. Sign theory underwent development and later became known as semiotic theory, which was known for its three branches, namely semantics, syntax, and pragmatics. Semantics deal with meaning of sign. So syntax deals with the combination of sign, while pragmatics deals with the origin, usage, and consequences of using your sign in language behavior. So the sign can be divided into two is semantic signs, for example, such as traffic sign, said to be systematic because these signs move in a systematic or structured manner. For example, the red color means stop, so the green means go ahead, and the yellow color is ready to continue the journey or to be careful. So secondly is unsystematic signs. That is a sign that is made by the limbs, such as body movement or body language. Signs are different from symbols. The differences lies in its relationship to reality. Signs have a directly relationship with reality, while symbols have no direct relationship with reality. Okay, secondly is symbol. Symbol is a language element that is arbitrary and conventional, which represent the relationship of object and their significance. Lyons 1997. So, a symbol has the meaning as something like a sign, painting, writing, saying, which states something, which contain a certain meaning. So, Cher argues said that symbols are actually signs. Only difference is symbol not giving directly but through something else. Words, sentences, and other signs of a conventional nature are classified as a symbol. So, symbol characterized by firstly is sign. People say mango, meaningful or giving a sign that someone is buying or asking for mangoes. So next is replace or represent. Someone said horse. The horse symbol represent or replace a type of animal whose name is horse. The same thing is the same thing in a sequence of symbol is called a sentence. If someone says, Dula, take that book, that person should have taken the book himself. Each element in the form of a symbol in a sentence, it all replaces or represents something that is mean. So the next is be written or spoken. The symbols used by human can be in written form and can take oral forms. There is a difference between a written symbol and a symbol used orally. That is, the symbol used orally is clearer when compared to the symbol using in writing. So the next is meaning. Every symbol must have a meaning. So there is a concept, so there is a message, and then there is an idea it has. So the next is rule. Symbol are the rules. The rules for how a person make choices and attitudes. Someone said, "Pull over." So meaning the person receiving the message must step aside, otherwise something will happen. So the next is contain many possibilities because sometimes it is not clear. People say go. The question arises who went, why did he go, so with whom did he go, in what vehicle did he go, so what time did he go, and then what was taken if he left. So the next is develop or increase. Symbol continues to develop according to human needs. So, individual, meaning the symbol used by someone, even though there is communication. Judging, that is, what is said is all about someone's judges about something. So, next is effect, mean symbol which, because they are used, cause certain effect. And then introducing, that means the symbol becomes an identifier for something. So the third is concept. A concept is a general thing that describe or arrange an event, object, situation, idea, or mind with the aim of facilitating communication between human and enabling human to think better. So concept is a term that lion put forward in place of the term thought or reference. So the term concept is actually the same as the term meaning. If we talk about concept or meaning, we cannot ignore the existence of two basic elements in the science system which are directly related to the concept or meaning. Namely, first is significant, namely abstract elements that are manifest in a symbol or symbols. So secondly is significant, that is with the meaning in the symbol or symbol, it is able to make nicknames, carry out the thinking process, and create conceptualization. So symbol is a language unit in the form of a word or sentence, a reference or referent in an object, event, fact, or process in the world of human experience, while a concept or truth or reference is what is what is in our minds about the object indicated by a symbol or symbols. So every symbol in the form of a word has a concept. So the last part is definition. Definition is a statement regarding the important features of a thing. Uh, it is usually more complex than the meaning. Meaning of a thing. Definition is a limitation or meaning. It can also be interpreted as a word, so phrase or sentence that expresses meaning. Description or characteristic primary of person, object, process, and other activity. The Big Indonesian Dictionary definition is a formulation of the scope and characteristic of a concept that is the subject of discussion of study. Definition is an attempt by scientists to limit fact and concept.
Okay, the next, there are three types of semantic: anomaly, semantic behaviorist, semantic generative, and semantic descriptive. Semantic behaviorist. This flow adheres to a general attitude anomaly, not always sure about methodistic terms such as mean, compact, and sensy. There is no essential difference between human behavior and animal behavior. Concerned with a learning factor and leisure about animals factor. The mechanism or determination according to Palmer and Pavlov. Behaviorism in general is characterized by the relationship between stimuli and reaction, which is described by the meaning between stimulus and response. Meaning is determined by the situation, which means that it is determined by the informant, so that the meaning can only be understood if there are observation data. For example, a mother says, "Mom, Mom," and at the same time the mother feed food into the baby's mouth. Because this is done repeatedly, the baby can understand that the activity of putting food into the mouth and chewing something is called eating. So it can be concluded that understanding of the meaning is obtained through the process of observation. Chomsky argues that semantics have a different extension from syntax, and that the mental structure is not the same as the semantic structure. Well, according to Lakoff and his friend, the semantic structure and to connect the two is endowed with the rules of transformation. Note will the help to basic syntax rules, project rules, and phonological rules. The logical structure can be described as follows: predicate, position, argument. Argument then describe this generative theory is as follows: semantic interpretation, transformation rules, surface structure, phonological rules, phonological representation. Descriptive semantic talk about the meaning that is currently in effect. The meaning of the word when its first appreciation is longer considered. For example, the word pura in Indonesian means place of worship for Hindu Dharma people and does not have any other meaning. Competency. Animally, the ability or knowledge of the language that is understood in communication. External structure. Animally, language elements in the form of word of sentence that sound like an inner structure. Animally, the meaning that is in the other structure. This genre became famous with the appreciation of Chomsky book in 1957, which was later updated.
For the last conclusion, language is a human communication tool that is inseparable from the meaning and meaning of every word spoken. Semantic is a branch of science studied in linguistic studies. In semantic, we recognize what is called meaning classifications, meaning relations, meaning change, meaning analysis, and the use of appropriate language. Or more clearly, semantic is a linguistic subdiscipline that talks about meaning, namely the meaning of word and the meaning of sentence, which become our daily communication tools. Semantic knowledge will make it easier to choose and use words with the right meaning in conveying information to the general public.